In this video, I'm going to be telling you how I got scammed on Facebook Marketplace for these two iPod Touches. So, I got marketplaced, as Salem experts would say, I got marketplaced. So, this one was meant to be an iPod Touch 7th gen 128 gig, and this one was supposed to be an iPod Touch 5th gen 64 gig, and the main reason I wanted this was because it was only $85, and I've been wanting a 7th gen iPod Touch for a pretty long time now, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity. So it was $75, but I paid him $10 extra to bring it to me because I couldn't go out that day. And when he arrives, I look at the iPods, right? In settings, it says iPod Touch 7th generation, it says 128 gig, whatever. If I have like a picture of it or like a video of it, I'll put it up on the screen so you can see. And then this one said the same information, iPod Touch 5th gen. I did see it was only a 16 gig rather than a 64 gig, but I didn't really care because I wasn't going to use this one. I didn't even want this one. Initially, I asked him if I could get just the 7th gen, and he said no, they're being sold together. Then I go inside, right? This was running iOS 13, so I connected to Wi-Fi. I used Blob Saver. I noticed something a little bit weird. It said it was iOS 12, but I don't know. I saved Blobs. Then I connected to Wi-Fi to update it. Then there I see that it says the latest version is iOS 13.5.1, which that's not correct. The latest version for the iPod Touch 7th generation is iOS 15.8.5. So then I think that they just turned off updates using 3U-tools, because that's something you should do with a device running a rare iOS version. So I plug it into 3U-tools, and then there I have it. It's a 6th gen iPod Touch, jailbroken with tweaks to make it identify itself as an iOS 13 iPod Touch 7th gen. And what else is funny too is the storage got faked as well. It said it was a 32 gig in 3U-tools, and that was correct. When I searched up the serial number, this is a 32 gig iPod Touch 6th generation. The worst iPod Touch model in my opinion. And want to know what else is funny? It was modded to say it has 100% battery health when this thing drains entirely in about 30 minutes. I don't even know if it has battery anymore. Well, this one does. Well, this one I bricked it by accident, which I'm trying to sell them on eBay. And this one still works fine. I accidentally bricked this one. It's stuck in recovery mode. When I was trying to restore the firmware, it just says failed to restore. Now it's stuck in recovery mode. But this one still works fine. It's just running iOS 9, average iPod Touch 5th gen. But it's just really annoying, because I've been wanting an iPod Touch 7th gen, and then people ask me why I don't like buying stuff off of Facebook Marketplace. I used to have an iPod Touch 7th gen a long time ago, and I missed it, so that's why I went to go buy another one. And then this happens. I'm mainly making this video to spread awareness about Facebook Marketplace scammers, but also because I'm pissed about this, and yeah, I want to get an iPod Touch 7th gen because I love iPods, and it's the last iPod ever made, and the value is only going up on them. The value on these iPod Touches, they're only going up as they become collector's items, at least the 7th gen, because like the 6th and 5th gen iPod Touches are kind of garbage, and then the 4th gens are where it's like really good as a music player because it has crazy battery life, has iOS 6, you can just load music onto it. But these are literally the two worst iPods, and this one's cracked as you can see. Literally the two worst iPods, and this one I knew about, and he also lied about this one, at least the storage capacity. I'm gonna put up the listing on the screen now so you guys can see what the listing looked like. and his name was George J. And the profile was like a blank profile. It just had a profile picture, but he had like 100 friends. So I thought he was like a legitimate person, which he was a person. He came to my when he came and I went to go buy them. He was all like bundled up with like a mask and everything, big jacket. The only thing you could see is his eyes, which it was like 20 degrees outside. I do not blame him. But then he hands us the iPods, we hand him the money, and he like leaves as fast as possible. Like, it's not like he ran away, but we could tell he wanted to get out of there, I guess, before we noticed they're fake. Well, not fake, but they're not what he told us they were. And I guess this goes with, you get what you pay for, $85. That's not going to get you an iPod Touch 7 Gen unless you get really lucky. But I still kind of overpaid and still got scammed because I would like to only pay like $50 for a 7 Gen iPod because they're not that good, especially with battery life. But for nostalgia purposes, I don't really care how much I pay for one. I just want one. Yeah, I was wanting a red 128 gig because that's the one that I had a long time ago. But yeah, got Marketplace. Don't know what to do now. Trying to sell them. Hopefully I can get another iPod Touch 7 Gen. I also got this LG Aristo for free. I got like a bunch of phones. It was 8 phones I got for free. And my dad is recycling most of them, or well, 7 of them, or six of them right now, because this one I'm trying to get working, because this one's like a sort of modern LG, but the other ones were all like cracked, and when I plugged them in, they wouldn't show any signs of life. This was the only one that like actually turned on and works, but it's old, Android 7. Can't really do much with it, but it's still cool to have, and since it works, I don't want to get rid of it, and it's not worth selling because they only go for like $15, and cracked will only get like $5 for it. So yeah, that's that. Sort of kind of a yap session, but just made this video to spread awareness on Facebook Marketplace scams. Facebook Marketplace is probably one of the worst places to buy tech. Like if you're buying something like that you can't, I guess, false advertise, or like something like, I don't even know, I'd have to go look on Facebook Marketplace right now to see something that you can't like false advertise. But for example, like clothes, you can't false advertise clothes because it's literally in the picture. You can't mod clothes, but something like technology, or most technology, you can mod a lot of things, and people that don't know much about tech, they can really get scammed. And even though I know a lot about technology and these things, I still fell victim because it was super, and when I mean super, it was extremely well hidden. It was modded so well that the model number changed, and I didn't have time to look up the serial number on the spot because it was late at night, it was cold outside, we all wanted to leave. So I just gave him the money, and we went on our way. And then when I get back inside, I try to update, and then I figured it out, plug into 3U tools. It's a 6th gen. So yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll keep you guys updated on if I get an iPod Touch 7 Gen and what happens with these. More videos coming soon. Next video is most likely going to be performance on this laptop. But I just wanted to get this video out first because it kind of has priority. So, thank you guys for watching, and until the next one.